Welcome to this Call of Champions class reveal video, Mages. Introducing Modus the Scrapper. Modus was programmed to explore unknown technologies, but lost contact with his creators after he was sucked into the realm of shadows. His time in the realm of shadows poisoned his spirit and forced him to become more militant. When Modus isn't at your command, he's an outlaw on the run from several planetary governments for various crimes. Modus's abilities include Barrage. Modus launches a volley of missiles towards a group of targets. Launch. Modus launches into the air. When he lands, he slams into the ground, damaging all enemies in the area. Final Salvo. Modus launches a large, slow-moving, avoidable missile that damages and stuns its final target. Shrapnel Mine. Modus drops a mine at his location. It explodes when an enemy gets close, dealing massive damage. And Apocalypse Now. Modus rides a rocket across the map, dropping a line of bombs on his enemies. The bombs explode a moment after impact, dealing damage over a large area. Use the launch ability to jump directly into the fray of battle, then follow up with the Apocalypse Now ability to make a quick escape while destroying your enemies. Introducing Violet, the Haunted Sister. Violet grew up in an affluent home with 4 older sisters. When each of her siblings turned 7 years old, they were whisked away to a boarding school. Curious, Violet jumped aboard her parents' carriage and followed them to the school. When she arrived, she found not a school but a small cabin where a shadowy monster sacrificed children for immortality. Horrified for her life, she struck a deal with the shadow monster and gained some of the monster's dark powers. Now, when Violet isn't at your command, she roams the shadow world searching for her lost sister. Violet's abilities include Cooties. Violet fires a dark shadow of magic at her enemies. A deathly chill hurts enemies initially and deals shadow damage over time. Mr. Midnight. Violet summons a ghastly minion from the shadow realm to do her bidding for a short time. Itsy Bitsy Spidey. Violet is overtaken by her powers, rising into the air, causing a shadowy explosion. The shadow stuns, damages, and causes shadow damage over time. Tantrum. Darkness engulfs Violet, damaging enemies that are in close proximity. Increased damage is dealt to enemies who suffer from shadow damage over time effects. And My Tummy Hurts. Violet falls over and violently spews out shadows from the underworld in rapid succession, causing damage to the first enemy each shadow hits. If caught in close combat, cast the Cooties or the Itsy Bitsy Spidey ability before the Tantrum ability to maximize damage. Introducing Cinder, the Infernal. Once a prominent sorceress in the Elven Kingdom, Cinder's mind became corrupted by a powerful demonic warlock. Banished from her kingdom, she traveled to the infernal realm to brood in her hatred. Now when Cinder isn't at your command, she spends her days plotting revenge on those who exiled her. Cinder's abilities include Cinder Surge. Cinder creates a long-range superheated beam of energy that deals fire damage over time. Searing Flames. Cinder launches a fireball towards her target. Enemies taking fire damage over time are stunned. Scorched Earth. The ground around Cinder ignites. Any enemy that steps into the fiery circle will take fire damage over time. Flashover. Cinder explodes into flames, damaging and pushing back nearby enemies. And Flame Whip. Cinder latches onto her target and pulls them toward her, dealing damage when they arrive. It's best to play Cinder defensively and stay out of enemies' range. If under attack, use the Cinder Surge ability before the Searing Flames and Scorched Earth to stun enemies and maximize damage. Thanks for watching this Call of Champions class reveal. Visit callofchampions.com for the latest news and information.